Wow. All right. So I was just about to head out. As you can see, I still got my jacket on. I still got everything on. And when I get this notification that Phoenix trades for Chris Paul, Phoenix trades Ricky Rubio, Kelly, Wave, Poppy, Oubre, Ty Jerome, and Jalen Leck, and some draft compensation to OKC for Chris Paul. And I had to make a video because my first initial reactions were, wow, I'm surprised Chris Paul would even give the okay to go to Phoenix. I mean, he's 35 years old. I would expect him to want to go to like a more competitive team, but good for Phoenix, man. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I mean, they're clearly trying to surround Devin Booker with as much talent right now as they possibly can. I think this gets them into the playoffs next year, but I still don't think they're over the hump. You know, is bubble Phoenix what we should expect to come? I don't know, but I think it's a fair trade on both sides. I'm excited to see Chris Paul in a Phoenix uniform next to Devin Booker. I think that's going to be a good backcourt, so I'm excited for that. I think Devin Booker is going to be a lot better of a player now with a fellow guard like Chris Paul next to him. But I also like the move for Oklahoma City. I mean, they really just had such a great two off seasons in a row now. Getting rid of Westbrook, making such a great outcome out of a bad situation that they've had. And, good for them, dude. I like Kelly Oubre. He's a great 3-and-D wing player. Good for them grabbing. Ricky Rubio is a good ball player. I mean, he's not bad, but still can run an offense pretty well. He's a pretty underrated player. Jalen Leckie, however you say his name, is an athletic backup point guard with some upside, so maybe they can develop him into something good. But they don't even need him to. I mean, they're so deep right now with good young talent that Oklahoma City's looking good. They're rounding out their roster right now with really good young talent. Ty Jerome too. I like Ty Jerome. I think he's could be a good backup point guard in his NBA career. So I think Oklahoma City is just getting upside picks right now, and I think that's a good trade for both teams. You don't really see a lot of win-win trades nowadays, but I think it works out for both teams pretty well. I think it takes Phoenix over the hump that they've been in. I mean, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton, that's a pretty good big three. That's actually a pretty underrated big three. I think Ayton has a lot to do with the Phoenix success for the next couple of seasons, but that's a good team. I think that's a playoff team next year. I'm looking forward to that team, actually. And don't get me wrong, they lost some depth, especially with Oubre. I think Oubre is underrated as all hell, and he's a good player, but Oklahoma City is going to be so exciting too. Those two are going to be battling for that 7-8 maybe. Maybe OKC is still a playoff 7-8 team. So that would just be exciting. But I had to drop a video. Dude, what time is it? Let's see what time it is. It's 1:22, and all of a sudden we already have a big blockbuster trade an hour and a half into the trade day or whatever. So, dude, I'm afraid to go outside right now and leave my apartment because there's going to be more trades that happen. So if that's the case, I will rush my ass back home and make my first impression video. Let's go Phoenix. Let's go Chris Paul. I've always been a CP3 fan. Let's go Oklahoma City. I think it's a great deal. I'm a Oubre fan. I think he's really good. And, dude, I'm just excited. I'm excited for basketball. I'm excited for this week. Let's keep the train moving. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you maybe in an hour. Maybe I'll see you in 10 minutes. But we're off to a good start.